Kilimanjaro safaris. Watch your hands and feet in the right. Doors are about to close. As a reminder, please place small children in the middle of the road. Please, ladies and gentlemen, watch your hands and feet in the right. Doors are closing, and as a reminder, please remain seated at all times. Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Kilimanjaro Safari Tours. If you guys don't know where you are deep in the heart of Eastern Africa, here in the beautiful village of Harambe. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, you could have chose any safari tours out there, but you chose Kilimanjaro Safari Tours. Ladies and gentlemen, you're here with us today, and we appreciate it. That's where we're going to be the greatest 2 weeks of your lives. What kind of safari do you think this is, sir? This isn't Tampa. We don't shoot at elephants, we protect them, sir. My goodness, what kind of animal did you put on my truck? Sir, we'll work on you, sir. Don't you worry about it. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? We are here for the next 2 weeks, like I said before. Welcome aboard the Kilimanjaro Safaris. Now, in case you guys didn't know, you're here to see animals. If you look right above your heads, you see a game spotting guide of all the animals we have here in the reserve. Unfortunately, I won't be able to stop this vehicle and take pictures of animals. Unfortunately, I know, because I like taking pictures of animals. Well, not while driving. Those are kind of unprofessional, right? But, kids, whippersnappers. Alright, now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make our way into the reserve, no doubt about it, any moment now. As a matter of fact, that's the interest of the reserve, interest to our paradise for the next 2 weeks. That place is called Little Ituri Forest. You always got to keep your eyes up on the right here, Little Ituri. Animals put in incredibly well. Now, ladies and gents, as a reminder, please remain seated at all times throughout the 2 week safari. I know 2 weeks is a long time to remain seated. I know, ladies and gentlemen, trust me, we can do this together. Oh, by the way, let's get formally introduced, shall we? My name is Jerry. I'll be a safari game driver. This lovely piece of machinery you're sitting in right now is called Symbol 1. In Symbol 1, I see many animals together. And you know what? We're happy to bring you guys along for the ride, right? We're seeing animals already, as a matter of fact. You're approaching some reddish antelopes. Pretty soon, ladies and gentlemen, these reddish antelopes are called bongos. Bongos are known as the ghost of the forest because they are so rarely seen. Backward horns, which makes it easy for them to maneuver through thick bushes without getting tangled up in them. See if we can let her do that bongo. On your right hand side, there's actually an animal right behind the bamboo thick. You can't really get a great view of it. Unfortunately, we're going to try our best to. It's called a no-copy. You'll see a black and white stripe kind of at an angle on your right hand side. You'll see the back side, the black and white stripes all the way back there between the trees. That's no-copy. Kind of looks like the zebra due to its black and white stripes, but it's closer related to the giraffes. And on top of this hillside on your left, you'll see these large tan antelopes that kind of blend in. These are called greater kudu. Kudu are the second largest antelopes in Africa. Those are females, by the way. Like orange males possess. I'm not allowed to stop this vehicle, ladies and gentlemen. I wish I could. Even for the black rhino over there, I'm not allowed to stop this vehicle. But black rhino, by the way. Black rhino. Down below the fallen tree logs, right down the left-hand side, past the water, you'll see a black rhino resting. It's like a huge boulder with horns. It blends in kind of well for its size. Black rhinos at one time were great in thousands. There's another one laying down on the other side of that log. Now, they were great in thousands, but sadly, they have been reduced down to 3,600 in the world. That's all that's left in the wild, ladies and gentlemen. It's 3,600. Now, these animals will weigh between 3,000 to 4,000 pounds, charging 35 miles an hour. Now, don't be fooled to see them together. You would think that they are usually social animals, but they are absolutely not. They live solitary lifestyles, and they like it that way. Now look at this up ahead. We're approaching one of my favorite birds we have here in the reserve. Beautiful stork. It's called a saddle-billed stork. Tallest stork in Africa, standing 5 feet in height with a wingspan of 8 to 9 feet. Now I want you guys to look at its legs a little bit closer because it's not even showing off that full height. Its legs are bent right there in front of it. Right there. It's quite a tall bird. We call it a saddle-billed stork because its bill looks like a saddle. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to make our way around here, see if we can find some larger animals around here. around this area. So keep your eyes in the water. Hippos weigh about 5,000 pounds and stay submerged in the water about 5 to 8 minutes at a time. Right there on the right hand side, you see the hippos. They'll spend almost 80% of their time in the water so they won't overheat from the sun. Now, if you didn't get a great view of the hippos, don't worry at all. Trust me on that one. Sabi River is filled with hippopotamus all around this area. Be on the lookout for these animals. They kind of have a bad rep for being territorial and aggressive, but they do have a genocide at times. Keep them space. Another hippo submerged in the water on your left hand side. We're approaching a lot more on the other side of this little island. We're about to pass. And you'll see lots of pelicans on this little island. Speaking of this island, those pelicans are called pink-backed pelicans. If you look closely underneath some of those pelicans in the nest, you see baby pelicans, fluffy, grayish ones. Now look at that on your left-hand side. A lot of hippos. Must get 85 pounds when they're born, fully grown, weight between 2,000 to 5,000 pounds. I can't believe I completely forgot this, ladies and gentlemen. When you cross the Sabi River Valley, there's always two animals you should be aware of. One's the hippopotamus, like I said before, kind of territorial and aggressive, especially at nighttime. You know, in town, that's when they're more active. And the other one is just down below this bridge. I haven't seen the soft side of this animal yet, but we're working on it. You'll see the Nile crocodiles. Nile crocodiles are far more powerful and aggressive than the American alligators. With one chomp from their powerful jaws, they will snap the bones in their brain just 1 inch. You can barely see some of them throughout the water. They are called ambush predators. That means that they'll lay low and wait for animals to come out, and they wait for the animals to come to them, and that's when they'll snag the animals in the water.
Number one, come in.
This is number one, sir. Over.
Just wanted to let you know that my ground patrol has seen a lot of elephant activity near the red flame pit. You definitely want to check out that area.
Roger that, Wilson. You guys hear that? Elephants. Sir, you stay away from my elephants, by the way. You, sir. But anyways, elephants, ladies and gentlemen, we've been waiting all week long to see some of them. What?
They're tasty. Tastes like chicken.
Get off my truck. Right now. Get off. Just go. Shoot. Shoot. Right there on the right-hand side. I'm sorry? That is a tree, sir. What'd you call it?
Climb the tree.
Climb the tree.
Upside down?
The upside-down tree. That's what we call a baobab tree. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go climb a tree. That's awesome. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make our way throughout the reserve. Hopefully keeping that animal away from our elephants. But, let's see if we can find some more animals around here as we're making our way throughout the savannah. Now, here in the savannah, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if we can find some of the most popular animals, such as the elephants, the lions, and the giraffes. Now, the stairgating grass and the sea around you will stretch hundreds and hundreds of miles throughout this vast area. There's a super highway to millions of migrating animals like the white-bearded wildebeest and the zebras. Hopefully we'll find a couple migrating across this time of year, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see if we can find some around this area and find some more animals around there while we're at it. I'll tell you what, sir, I'll make you a deal. If you can take down some cows, sir, you're welcome to, alright? You see, alright, but there's only one catch with these cows we're approaching, sir. And I don't think they'll like you that very much trying to eat them, sir. Right here on the left-hand side, we're approaching the Ankoli cattle. Now, those horns of theirs will reach about 5 to 6 feet in length with a circumference of 20 inches at the base, sir. Also known as the Watusi cattle for the Watusi tribe were domesticated. They are domesticated cattle here in East Africa. We just happen to stumble across a couple of wild ones right there, as you can see. Oh, by the way, these huge mounds of dirt, these are termite mounds. Termites use their saliva and the dirt surrounding to form these mounds, and when they harden, they become hard as concrete.